Well, as we mentioned at the start of the show, Benny, Powelltown Football Club, it's actually a big revival for them because they were in recess a few years ago and they've come back bigger and better than ever.
Well, they have, and they struggled early to win games, didn't they, when they got back into a football club? But they built their club and they've got a great feel around the place. Plenty of spirit down there in the timber country in the Yarra Valley, the Powelltown Football Club back in a big way. But it hasn't been an easy road for the Demons. They had to work hard to get things happening again to support their community.
When we were in recession for the 2 years they actually set off in the recession, it was great to get it back in for the community and for the players to have something of a Saturday, and it's great for the community. It's just something for the town. It's, you know, gives all the young ones something to do, and we've got an under-18 side here as well as 3 netball sides. We've got probably, with the netballs, probably 30 young under 18-year-old kids that have got something to do of a Saturday or a Tuesday and Thursday night, which is community-wise, it's terrific to have that for them.
I think the football club means a lot, and I think the proof was in the pudding a few years ago when Powelltown Football Club didn't field a side, and I think the whole town felt that. And coming back in the last few years and getting people back involved in the club, it's good for business, it's good for the community around here, it's good for the feel of people to get them back out and about.
For the last 4 years we've been able to successfully get 3 netball sides up and running. It's about 25 girls that have come into the club, which has really progressed the football club at the same stage.
When we came back in 2007, we came back with an A and a B grade netball team, and we've been able to field teams in every grade ever since, and also every grade every year has played in finals, so it's been very successful.
Yeah, we got some fantastic supporters of the club, you know, that are a part of the community. Most of them are from outsiders though. They're not just local people, they're people that have been around the town and then shifted away, but they've still got roots with the club, so which is really good.
Footy club's very important to any local area. How much support do you get?
I mean, particularly in Powelltown and the local area, there's heaps of support here. You know, the major sponsors, there's probably 3 or 4 that are within a stone's throw from here, and obviously the club's very important to them, and they put a lot in to make sure that it's always here, and you know, and it is the magic place that it is today.
And how do you see the future of the club?
Yeah, I think it's in a great position now. Obviously the club was in recession over 4 years ago, and I mean lately with the numbers, and you can see today just from the grand number of the people that are here and the supporters. We've got a President's Luncheon on today and a couple of functions coming up that are very exciting, and the attendance at training and things like that. The place is definitely in a good position going forward, and yeah, it's an exciting future hopefully.
The future's looking really good. Netball wise it's terrific. Footy wise I know that we're struggling for under 18s, which is a real shame. Prior to us coming out of recess, we hadn't had under 18s for 11 years, so it was fantastic to get them back. And yeah, if we could just get some more under 18s, the club would stay really strong.
I guess Powelltown have quite a unique brand in the Yarra Valley. We sort of at the end of a valley where there's not a big population, and I guess to Powelltown's credit, they managed to field 3 football teams and 3 netball teams, which is I guess outstanding. And they are really a measuring stick in terms of turning some sort of geographical disadvantages into major strengths. So, and I guess what's important is not so much about winning for our footy clubs, as much as that's the objective. It's for clubs to actually develop and build strong community culture and self-belief. And if you've got great belief in your club and a good culture, then you're going to retain your people. And I guess our focus as a football league is to you know, develop the family type focus, and the emphasis is all about family. So we not only support the girls in netball, but we support the boys in football, and we want the brothers and sisters and the mums and dads, and I guess all the grandpas and nanas to all come down and enjoy a great family environment.
The netball, I feel, is of massive importance to the club because it brings a lot more girls, wives, sisters, daughters involved in the club. It gives them an interest and it gives them something else to watch. So the netball component of the footy club is massively important.
I've been coming up here for the last couple of years now, and obviously they've got one of these finely experienced players with Peter McConaughey, who I think you've spoken to just before. And to get up here, it's just a community. It's a real community atmosphere. They're very welcoming. John, the president up here, from day one has invited me up and let me come into the club rooms and had a chat. The players have been fantastic. We've been lucky to have the minister out here, and we've had a kick with the players on occasion, and it's just one of these great community feels. The way the people around here, the crowd, you said you walk around and you'll see it as you walk around today. People just love being up at the footy. I think this is their weekend respite, and it's a great opportunity for everybody in Powelltown to get together. And I said during the lunch today, there's a player up here who's in under 18s and also played the reserves, and he comes from Lilydale. So he travels past many football clubs because he knows what the feel of Powelltown's like.
I come from North Dandenong each week. My son plays in the reserves for the club, Powelltown.
And you help out in the canteen?
Every time.
This is Lynn, this is the canteen in charge lady. And there's usually 4 permanent ladies in here and the rest are volunteers from the team. That's my sister and this is my daughter.
Oh, lovely. So it's all in the family?
Yes.
What I actually spoke about today in the lunch was I looked up the website for Powelltown, and you can gauge, you can get a little bit of the history from the website, but you can't tell what a football club's about by looking on a website. You've got to come in here and speak to the people, and they'll tell you what it's like. And it's the people in the canteen, it's the people who work behind the trainers and the coaches, and the people who support the club. And again, it's the community feel. That's what you're going to get out of a football club, not the scoreboard and not the website. It's they're out there to compete, and they all enjoy each other's company.
Netballers, we've got ranging from 16 to 44, which is me.
So there she is, good sport, Shelley, and great sense of humour, great people there at the Powelltown Football Club.
She doesn't look 44, does she?
Not a day over 26.
No.